Yo, what's up, guys? Earl DFS coming back with another video, and today's gonna be a little bit different. Um, I know, I'm a little late on this. Currently, it's 1-1 in Game 1 between the Columbus Blue Jackets and the Tampa Bay Lightning. So not really changing the way I'm viewing this because it's a tie. So let's get right into this video with our predictions here. First matchup, we have the Vegas Golden Knights taking on the Chicago Blackhawks. Blackhawks won their series against the Oilers in 4 games, while the Golden Knights took care of all 3 teams, Dallas, St. Louis, and Colorado. So both these teams coming in looking pretty good. Chicago does have that veteran experience with Kubalik and Kane and Brendan and Keith, and they have still players from their last Stanley Cup run. But that being said, I've got to go with the Vegas Golden Knights here. But Chicago's not a team to sleep on. I think they'll take 1 game from Vegas. I have Vegas in 5 games. I just think that the top 2 lines for Vegas are just way too much to handle. The Smith, Marcia Shot, and Stasny line, and the Pacioretty, Stone, and Carlson line are just too good for this Chicago team, and I think they're going to get it done. It's going to be high scoring. Give me Vegas in 5. Next, we have the Colorado Avalanche taking on the Arizona Coyotes. The series is going to be kind of interesting. The Coyotes took care of business in 4 games against the Nashville Predators, when on the other hand, the Avalanche, they took 2 out of 3, I believe, losing only to Vegas. Obviously, I like Colorado in this series. Once again, Arizona is not a team to sleep on, but give me Colorado in 6. I just think that that offense with Nathan MacKinnon, Gabriel Landeskog, Mikko Rantanen, is just too much for this Arizona team, even though Darcy Comfort is looking like the best goalie in hockey right now. Next matchup, Calgary Flames and the Dallas Stars. Now, as a DFS player, I hate these teams. They're slow, they're methodical, whatever. Dallas is one of my worst favorite teams to play. That being said, I kind of like the Flames in this series. Give me Calgary in 6 as my first upset pick, per se. Calgary just looked really good against Winnipeg. Granted, Trifle was out, Appleton was out, and Patrick Laine was out, so they had a few of their big players out. But I still like the Lindholm Monahan line for their top line. Mike Giordano was looking pretty good. TJ Brody was looking good as defenseman. Talbot was iffy, but give me the Flames in 6. Now we have the 4 versus 5 matchup. The Blues are taking on the Vancouver Canucks. This is going to be an interesting series. I think the Blues will get it done. I'll take the Blues in 7. The Canucks are still a really good team. Probably they're like 1 year off of their ultimate cup run, I think. I think next year they'll be extremely dangerous. But Pedersen and Quinn Hughes, they've got some talented players. And then on the other hand, we got the defending Stanley Cup champions, the St. Louis Blues, which I think will advance past the first round here. Give me St. Louis in 7. Now we have, so basically for the Western, I have Vegas, Colorado, Calgary, and St. Louis. So for the second round matchup here, we're going to have the Vegas Golden Knights taking on the Calgary Flames, and then the Colorado Avalanche taking on the St. Louis Blues. I don't see the Flames getting by the Vegas Golden Knights. I think the Golden Knights are going to be a team to be reckoned with. They just seem like such an overpowering team right now. They took care of all three of the top seeds in the round robin. They're really good this year. So give me the Vegas Golden Knights to advance to the Western Conference Finals in 6 games against the Calgary Flames. I think the Flames are good, just not that good yet to take on a Vegas Golden Knights team, which is looking like a potential Stanley Cup winner. Next, we have the Colorado Avalanche taking on the St. Louis Blues. I think this is where the Blues run will end. I like Colorado a lot. They've really played great this year. Nathan McKinnon's having an amazing year. Rantanen's been playing good. Landeskog, if they can keep that line together up on top, that top line is going to be impenetrable. It's just something I don't really want to bet against. So for that case, give me the Colorado Avalanche advancing to the Western Conference Finals. It will take them 7 games, though, against the St. Louis Blues. Let's head over to the Eastern Conference here. Philadelphia Flyers taking on the Montreal Canadiens. Philly takes the series. I would want to put money down they sweep this series. They may lose 1 game with a Carey Price shutout, 1-0 win, but I think Philadelphia will take care of business here against the Canadiens. Philly, before the break, was looking like one of the best teams in hockey. After the break, they're continuing to look like one of the best teams in hockey. So give me the Philadelphia Flyers in 4. I'll say 4. Next, we have the Columbus Blue Jackets taking on the Tampa Bay Lightning. And this should be an interesting series. Last year, the Lightning had 128 points in the regular season, which was one of the best of all time. And then they get swept by the Blue Jackets. This year, I'm not saying they get swept by the Blue Jackets, but I like the Blue Jackets again. I'm going to say Blue Jackets in 7. Right now, Steven Stamkos is not playing. Hedman is playing, but he's probably not 100%. So for that case, I kind of like this Columbus Blue Jackets to be a sneaky good team. Dubois has been playing great. He played great against the Maple Leafs. Texier and Atkinson on that line. Seth Jones and Werenski are looking like one of the best combos for defensemen in hockey. Give me the Blue Jackets. I kind of like them here. Next, we have the Washington Capitals taking on the New York Islanders. The Islanders took care of the Florida Panthers in 4 games, while the Capitals, they beat Boston, but they lost to Philly, and I think they lost to Tampa Bay as well. I like the Islanders here. The Islanders have been looking like a very good team. Their second line with Brock Nelson, Josh Bailey, and why am I drawing a blank on the guy's name right now? Bavilier. There we go. Have been looking great, and then if you can get that Barzal line to be performing just as good, the Islanders are looking like a tough team to beat. They are a team where once they get in head, they don't really blow the lead. Varlamov has been playing great in goal, so give me the Islanders in 6 against this Washington Capitals team. But I do like the Islanders in this series. And lastly, we have the Boston Bruins taking on the Carolina Hurricanes. Hurricanes are looking really good right now. They swept the Rangers. They took care of them. Offensively, they look great. But that being said, that was the Rangers, and they have a totally different opponent here in Boston. Boston has given up the least goals per game this year, so definitely not a offensive series it looks like it's going to be. I like the Bruins in this series. They took care of them in 4 games last year. I don't think it's going to be 4 games this year. I think it's going to be 6 games. Give me Boston in 6 against Carolina, but don't be surprised if Carolina makes a little bit of a run this year. So we have the Flyers, the Blue Jackets, the Islanders, and the Bruins, which means we have the Flyers taking on the Blue Jackets, the Islanders taking on the Bruins. And for the Flyers and the Blue Jackets, yeah, I think the Blue Jackets are a good team. That's why I picked them past Tampa Bay, but I just don't see them getting by Philadelphia. Philadelphia is on a league of their own right now when it comes to the Eastern Conference, in my opinion. I think they take care of the Blue Jackets in 5 games and advance to the Eastern Conference Finals. Just the Flyers are something else right now. And then for the next matchup here, we have the Islanders and the Bruins. And honestly, I think this is probably going to be one of the closest series we see. The Islanders, I think they took 2 out of 3 against Boston in the regular season. But I think it's going to go 7 games, and I'm going to give it to Boston, which kills me. I'm an Islanders fan myself. But I see the Boston Bruins winning in 7. It's just going to be tough for the Islanders to win 4 games, especially with that top line of Bergeron, Pastrnak, and Marchand. Tuukka Rask is an experienced playoff goalie, which is going to be tough to beat. So it's going to be the Bruins taking on the Flyers in the Eastern Conference Finals. Let's head back to the Western Conference here, where we have the Vegas Golden Knights and the Colorado Avalanche. This is going to be a great series, 1 versus 2, and I think the Avalanche pull this one off. I think the Avalanche take this in 7 games. Nathan MacKinnon steps up. He's the Western Conference Finals MVP. They get some really good goaltending from Grubauer, and I think they go on to win this series in 7 games. No disrespect to the Vegas Golden Knights. They are a very talented team. But give me the Colorado Avalanche in the Stanley Cup Finals. And they'll be going up against the winner of the Eastern Conference Finals, which we have the Boston Bruins taking on the Philadelphia Flyers. And I think the Flyers get it done. I think they get it done against Boston here in 6 games. This is going to be a very good competitive series. Not much offense. These are 2 very good defensive teams. But I think Carter Hart sneaks in 2 shutouts in this series as the Flyers win in 6. So for the Stanley Cup Finals, we have the Philadelphia Flyers taking on the Colorado Avalanche. And once again, the Flyers are looking like a totally different team right now. They are looking incredible. I think the Flyers hoist the Stanley Cup this year when they beat the Avalanche in the 6th game of the series. So that is where I'm thinking for this Stanley Cup. Let me know what are you guys thinking? Who wins this Stanley Cup in the comments section below. But that is going to do it for this video. I want to thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.